let's talk about building a team. Okay? Do you guys want to build a team fast or you want to build a team slow? Fast! That's right, fast. That's 60-second millionaire style. Okay? Fast. Okay? Now, you want to build a team with a bunch of duds or studs. Okay? You want to build a team full of duds or you want to build a team full of studs?
Studs!
Studs! Okay, so we want to build a team full of studs, not duds. If you follow my duplication process, you're going to build a team fast. And you're going to build a team full of studs versus duds. That's what I'm here to tell you will happen. It's important. Now, you know, it's one of those things, yes, you do kind of have your own business and da-da-da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So, I mean, there's certain things I can't really necessarily mandate, per se. All right? But I can tell you this. From my experience, I'm trying to teach you how to build your business fast, full of studs. I think that's worth listening to. I'm documented as being successful in the industry. Listen to what I have to say. And please, you know, be a part of our duplication process. All right. Now, recently I put this up on the wall, this duplication process right here. And this image right here was a separate image. That was our, you know, how to promote the TV show process, okay? So you got that. This is worth printing up. Print it up, have this, and then also have this as a digital file. Have both of these documents, have this one and that one. Have both documents available at your fingertips that you can just send those images at will to anybody you want to. I think I've already demonstrated that you can make an excellent income on one person, okay? I brought in the master distributor, one person. I'm getting a coded bonus of 112 on 112 people off one person. That's $1,120, right? On one person, okay? Got to understand the exponential factor here. One does add up to something, especially when you're talking about a coded bonus. So once you get your first qualifying person, that one is a seed that can grow to an infinite large size tree of income, okay? In a recent powwow, we put this together to illustrate the power of duplication. Okay, that's a great powwow. If you've got a copy of that powwow, you might want to keep that powwow handy on your computer as well to show people that there's the normal way that people network market, and then there's what Tracy's trying to do, and that's create duplication, okay? And if you follow what I'm saying here, you're going to end up with a very beautiful looking organization full of studs, not duds. If you do it the normal network marketing way, okay, I promise you, I guarantee you, you will have so much pain and suffering in your life. Some days you'll want to kill yourself. It'll be so bad. The people problems that are going to come up and the drama that you're going to have to deal with by doing it the normal network marketing way will make you wonder why you're even doing this in the first place. Trust me, I know. Okay? You want to build your business drama-free. The way you build your business drama-free is through duplication with the emphasis on support. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's going to work. If you do it the other way, if you think you know better than me, then show me a bank statement that says that you do know better than me. That's all I can say. All right. Now, duplication process. First step in the duplication process is download Facebook Friends. Okay? Now we put a tutorial up there recently, and I think what we'll do is we'll put it to give you another tutorial that's much shorter. We'll give you one that's only a minute and a half long, explaining how to do this. You know, we put one of the old ones up there we had. It's much longer than a minute and a half. So I think we'll go get you something shorter that explains how to basically essentially make what we call in the industry the list. Okay? In the industry you need a list. You got to have somebody to talk to. You got to have somebody to share with. Now there's 1 billion people connected to Facebook, and within within 3 to 6 generations of yourself, every single person is connected to each other on the internet. So all 1 billion of us are only 3 to 6 degrees away from any other person on Facebook. That's how close we are. Okay? So if we did 3, it'd be like I know her, he knows him, and he knows him, and then boom, that's 3 people away from me. Okay? And then, you know, that's the person that's going to be my big stud of all, right there. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, 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 I got me a super stud. Okay? I mean, that's how close we are. That's how the power of social media. Okay? So the list is super powerful, and it's super easy to download if you follow the instructions. Get that list. That's where the process begins. The next step in our duplication process is the initial message. Okay? Millionaire revolution. How long does it take to type those 2 words? Millionaire revolution. And then hit send. Okay? One of the things about my duplication process, you're going to find the best thing you can do is don't add and don't take away. Okay? Don't add, don't take away. Keep it simple, guys. The easiest thing to duplicate is the simplest thing to duplicate. Does that make sense? Everybody can type 2 words and then hit send, can't they? That's easy, right? Yeah. Now, I don't really recommend copy and paste because Facebook has got some funny software that if you copy and paste too much, then they think something's going on. Somehow they can tell when you type it versus copy and paste. So just type it. Millionaire revolution. Okay, and I'm going to recommend that you do that for 50 of your Facebook friends per day. Okay, I'm going to come back to the numbers here in a little bit. All right, that's the message you're going to send. That's going to create a response. Okay, here's the beautiful thing. It doesn't matter what the response is. Okay, doesn't matter what the response is. Okay? Let me ask you guys a question. How would you like it if you never got no? Right? How would you like to go out and market and you never hear no?
Love it.
Would you guys like that?
Oh yeah.
That'd be good, right? Never hear no. I'm going to share with you how you can do this without ever hearing no. Because, you know, a lot of people associate rejection and things like that emotionally to the word no, right? But I'm going to tell you, if you follow this process, that even if they were to say, technically if they were to write not interested, right? If they were to say, if you type Millionaire Revolution and then they type back not interested, okay? We're not going to have that as a qualified no. Okay? Because no is no, right? So if someone says not interested, then you just go to the next step. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay? Regardless of the response, you're going to go to the next step. No matter what they say. But you have to give them time to respond. Okay? So in some cases they don't respond. Okay? And you'll come back around to them, you know, later and try to get a conversation started, okay, later. But if you don't get any response, you can't move to the next step. So no matter what response you get, when you get an official response, that's when you go to the next step. The next step is you want to go TV show creating 10,000 millionaires this year. Check it out and let me know if you want in or out. Then you're going to include www.60secondmillionaire.tv/auditions, and then you're going to include this little image right here. That's how to promote the TV show image. That one that has 1, 2, 3, 4 on it. You want that image. That's why you want to have that image handy on your computer so that you can put that in. So you're going to put the image. Okay? That's the right image. You don't want to give them the image of the duplication process. Don't give them that image. Give them the image of how to promote a TV show image, that one. Okay? Now, they respond. You now send them this. Okay? I'm going to tell you guys something right now. For the most part, if you want to have an easy business, I suggest you stop selling. Okay? If you want to have an easy business, I strongly suggest you stop selling. Do not sell. The more you sell, the more that you are in there convincing people of doing something. Does that make sense? You're actively persuading them to do something. Does that make sense? That is selling. I'm good at selling, by the way. But guess what? If you want to have an easy business, stop selling. Now, why am I saying that? Because if you have to sell them on the front end, if you have to go through such an effort on the front end to get someone into a simple $10 little deal and a great big TV show, if you have to sell that, okay? If you have to sell that, that person is going to be a pain in the, right there. That's what's going to happen. That person will constantly always be a pain for you. Okay? I promise you that. The harder you sell, thank you. The harder you sell, the more work you're going to have to do with that person. Okay? Instead, think of yourself as a finder. Okay? Your job is to find, not to sell. Right? You're just trying to find people who will basically say, I want in. Right? Yeah. I want in. That's what you want. If they say, I want in, you've given them everything here. This tells them how to go through and look at, being a part of the TV show. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You don't even have to go there step by step with them. But that image by doing all the work for you. Okay? I mean, you have the link right here. It takes them right to, and the video automatically plays. So the first step is automatic once they click on the link. Okay? You're basically giving them an ultimatum here. Are you in or out? That's an ultimatum, not a sales pitch. Are you in or out? Okay? You started the whole conversation, millionaire revolution. Are you in it or are you out? That's it. That's what you're putting out there in the marketplace. Now, let's say that they say yes. Okay? If they say yes, then you're going to go to the next step. Okay? If they say yes, you're going to go to the next step. If they say no, if they say hell no, if they say no, I'm not interested, if they say any version of no that you could come up with, okay? Any version. Remember I said earlier, how would you like to not have to deal with no, right? Everybody thought that'd be great, not to hear a no. So here's how you turn that no into a maybe. You ready? Without selling. So if they say no in any way, shape, or form, here's what you got to say. And you want to do this immediately. Trust me, don't try selling them first. Okay? Because I just spent a big speech on why not to do that just a few minutes ago. Don't try selling them first, because what I'm going to give you now won't be effective if you try to sell them first. You have to immediately, when they say no, here is what you say. Okay? What you say is, doesn't look like you are a fit for this. I will keep you abreast of my progress. Okay? All right? And once again, it doesn't matter what the response is to that either. because no matter what they respond, you'll just have them in a list. They'll be the part of your list of people to follow up with for later, right? Because you're going to have exciting reports to share, okay? As you progress in the Millionaire Revolution, you will be excited to share these reports with your friends, okay? And ultimately, if you get to the point following up with people sharing exciting reports down the road, as that happens, and they just, you know, they grind their heels in and they just like, ugh, you can't get them to move. Why are they your friend? That's the question I ask. There's a little thing on Facebook called block. Takes care of that. Okay? So, but in the process here, you don't have to hear no. You can just like, you've got everything what you need to say right here, no matter what their response is. All right. Okay, the next step in the duplication process is sign them up. Smart Zone. You have a link. Okay? You give them your link at this stage. Okay? Do not prematurely ever give out your link ever. Wish I had sound effects. Ever. Okay? Don't do that. Remember, I'm trying to make this easy for you. Okay? So if you do it the wrong way, the network marketing way, you can expect network marketing results. We're not doing network marketing results here. We've got a whole different paradigm here. Sign them up into 60 Smart Zone. There'll be a link. Now, at first, during the pre-launch, we're going to be using things like the wallet and credits. You'll need to get a little bit educated on that. That's why you got to tune into powwows and stay abreast of the current information, so you can learn how to do those things. Okay? But you know, once the credit card processing kicks in, it's so easy after that. It's like most people have a credit card, booyah, ready to go. That's when you give the link right there. Okay, now I'm going to digress a little bit and I want to talk about something. Do not advertise or publish your link. That's what every other network marketer does around the world in their respective businesses, and we already know that most of the people that follow those type of systems fail. Okay? Let me tell you one of the reasons why advertising leads to failure. Because there's no human contact in the process. So you get this person in your organization, you turn on your computer, and there they are. They showed up. They automatically came in because you had your link published out there somewhere. And you're advertising. And then what happened is someone actually did respond to your advertising and they signed up. And then you go to reach out to that person that signed up and then no response. They won't talk to you. Why should they talk to you? They've got no respect for you. They didn't have to talk to you first before they got your link, because you treated your link like it was something just to throw to the wind. They're treating that the same way, and they're not going to talk to you a lot of times, okay? Because they know better than you. They're smarter than you. That's what they're thinking, right? People that respond to advertising, that's what they're thinking, right? Do you think you're going to get duplication when you advertise? You absolutely will not get duplication from advertising. If you put your link out there, and people can just sign up because they found your link, you just killed the duplication process for you. And you might have an upline that might be a little bit upset with you because they're trying to get a hold of these people and they're not responding to them either. Right? And then it gets traced back to you. Advertising. Right? So I'm being very strong. It's your business. Okay? Seriously. It's my brand. Do not advertise my brand. I need legal counsel to help me with structuring our advertising, how we will do that. Okay? So do not advertise using 60 Second Millionaire, Success Assurance, 60 Smart Zone, Panoy Recruiter, 60 Second Millionaire Secrets. Okay? Do not use my brands ever to advertise, ever, okay? I need legal counsel to guide us through this tricky business, okay? So, do not advertise. A simple way to stay out of the tricky business, just don't advertise, okay? So you signed them up into 60-Second Millionaire Secrets. Okay, that means that they've paid their $10 at this stage of the duplication process. They've completed payment, okay? And a coded bonus has been paid out, hopefully to you, okay? So the next step is you want to introduce them to your Success Assurance agent and have the agent get them registered for Success Assurance. So the next step is intro to agent of Success Assurance. That way, that new person can buy signups too, okay? That way, that new person can buy signups too. That's why. And you want to do this immediately after they sign up for 60 Smart Zone. Connect them, usually through Facebook, to your agent, not some other agent that's your favorite, not some other person who's on the team that you just happen to like them better than your agent. Your agent. Am I clear on this?
Yes.
Okay, because if you do anything other than that, you're wasting a bunch of my time. We have agent rules. We follow the agent rules very strictly, okay? You know, you don't just give them to anybody you want. You give them to your agent. That's the deal. That's just how it is, okay? It's fair. All right, introduce them to your agent. Naturally, the agent then will register them into Success Assurance, and then they're in. That's done. Doesn't cost them anything to get registered. It's free. So the person's only out $10 at this point. Okay? That's it. Next step. Encourage them to put the Millionaire Revolution cover up on their Facebook. All right? Millionaire Revolution. There's a couple of ways to look at this. Okay? On the one hand, it's so dang easy to put that image up on Facebook. It doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't cost any money, you know. It's just easy to do. On the other hand, you know, people look at that particular space as something very personal to them, right? Like that's their personal space. Does that make sense? Just like your bedroom in your house is your personal space of the house, right? That's how some people see that. And believe me, I understand that, okay? That's why it doesn't say tell them to, it says encourage them to. You understand? That's why it says that in the duplication process. But the advantage is to them, if they choose to follow that encouragement, is that they'll be part of a growing community of unified people dedicated to becoming self-made millionaires, and to do it this year, 2015. Okay? And they'll be declaring that out to the world on their Facebook cover. Does that make sense? And the idea is they're going to do it through love. And love is going to be the key ingredient. Okay? That's what happens when someone chooses to be a part of the Millionaire Revolution the way that we're rolling it out. Right? Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So, encourage them to put that up there. Point out the idea that, hey, we're unified on this. We have solidarity in our team. You can go look at, Tracy's Wall of Joy and just run your mouse over all the names on his Wall of Joy, and you'll see Facebook cover after Facebook cover after Facebook cover of the Millionaire Revolution. So it's not just me asking you to do this. As a team, this is what we do. Okay? Puts out a big fat message that we're doing something special in the marketplace. Secondly, I recommend having, as much as you can, a normal Facebook profile page. What I mean by that is you put your normal stuff up there, okay? When people look at your Facebook wall, they see a picture of you, they see pictures of your family, they see pictures of your dog, your cat, your truck, your house, the place that you vacation at, the hobbies that you have. You like to go bowling, so there's pictures of you bowling, there's pictures of you out there by the lake, whatever. But the stuff that's normal, okay? Because what happens is that a lot of your Facebook friends, they don't know you. You became Facebook friends at some point. This happened to me. I got 5,000 Facebook friends and I got over 4,000 followers. And most people, I have no idea who these people are, okay? There's just too many of them and there's only one of me, right? And that's probably true for you too. So, they want to see something fairly normal when it comes to what you're doing, okay? If they go to your Facebook page and they see all this other stuff about business, even if it is about 60 Second Millionaire, or it's about 60 Smart Zone, or it's about Success Assurance, you know, I mean, even if it's about those things, if that's all they see, then it's kind of like you're not a real person anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're just all of a sudden become a thing instead of a person. But if your Facebook has got real stuff about you on there, and you're willing to do that, willing to share that, and understand some of you operate in such a private fashion, and I respect that you choose not to participate in Facebook in that manner, and that's okay. Okay, I'm just telling you how social media works, okay? I'm just trying to educate you on how people think when they run into something, when they see something, what's going to be their thoughts, what's going to be their feelings when they run into it. I just want to educate you, okay? Give you a choice. But by having this banner up there, you're making a big message without branding it. See, Millionaire Revolution is not branded to any one company, okay? And I hope Millionaire Revolution bleeds into a whole bunch of companies. Hope a lot of companies will adopt the revolution, okay? And join us in this revolution. So it's not branded to any one company, but your Facebook wall should be about you, is what I'm suggesting. It's going to be easier for you when you send a private message to someone that you said Millionaire Revolution, all right, in that private message, and they click on it, and then they go take a look at your wall, and then that's fortified by the cover, okay? It's fortified, and then they see you're a real person, right? Now they're like, wow, this is a real person, one of my Facebook friends, sending me Millionaire Revolution, and it's kind of mysterious, kind of cryptic, right? That message is a bit cryptic. It's like, I got a lot of questions, right? That's what you want. You want them to start asking questions. That's perfect for you, because then you can then lead them into the next step of the duplication process, right? So that's the way it goes. So this is why you want to encourage them to be a part of the Millionaire Revolution and put that up there on their Facebook cover, okay? Next step. The final step in the duplication process. Show them how to download a list of their Facebook friends. And like I said, we'll have a video that'll be about 1.5 minutes long showing how to do that. And all you gotta do is pass the link of the video to them and say, hey, you know, get your list. Okay, so let's talk about the list. List. Now I've got 5,000 Facebook friends. It took me a lot of effort to get to that point. Most people in Facebook, they got, let's just say 500. Most people have 500 Facebook friends, and just like me, they don't know who most of those people are. That's normal. Right? I'm suggesting to you that it would probably take you less than 10 minutes of your time in any given day to type out the words Millionaire Revolution 50 times to 50 different people and hit send and send that message to 50 people. That could probably be done in 10 minutes. These guys have done those type of numbers before where they pound out numbers. Am I right, guys?
Yes!
I'm absolutely right. It doesn't take more than 10 minutes to do that. So take 10 minutes, okay, and send out 50 Millionaire Revolution messages and hit send. And send that off to 50 of your Facebook friends. You have a list. You can work that list any way that you want, but you have a list so you can keep track of who you sent the message to. That's the whole point of having a list. So you can check people off of it. Once you've sent them the message, you can, you're not wasting your time by seeing that, duplicating yourself and doing, keep track of everything. So if you have 500 Facebook friends, okay, then it would only take 10 days. Send out the words Millionaire Revolution to all of your Facebook friends, systematically, right?
Yes.
Well, let's look at the magic of the numbers here. 1%. 1% sign up ratio. Does that sound like a lot or a little? Right? I mean, how many of you actually would think, I'm a little disappointed I only got 1%, right? If what you got was 1% of the people said, let's do this thing, let's sign up, let's get going, right? If only 1% did that, I bet a lot of you guys be like, that don't seem right. That seems so low. Am I right?
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers. We have 500 people. I'm just going to round it off in our soft launch, right? So we got 500 people in our soft launch. And if 500 people each send out 50 invitations, and the invitation is Millionaire Revolution, send. You understand? And if out of those 1% respond, we've got 25, that equals 25,000. Okay, that's 25,000 invitations going out per day, right? At first. And we times that by 1%. And guess what number we get? 250 people sign up in one day. So we go 500 from the soft launch plus the new 250. The next day, we have 750 people to start the whole process all over again. Wow! So you're starting to see the power of duplication in these numbers. Okay? Now you had 500 Facebook friends, okay? You had 500 Facebook friends, times that by 1%, and that equals 5 signups. You're getting a coded bonus on 2 people. Not too shabby. I've already demonstrated how just one person already made me over $1,000 on a $10 business. Just one. You'll have 2. Wow. Interesting numbers, huh? Okay. So let's start the next day. 750. That was day 1. Let's look at day 2. 750 times 50 equals 37,500 people. Okay? That's how many people got exposed on the second day, right? That means that 375 of them, so we times that by 1%, and that equals 375 people. 375 people sign up on the second day. At the beginning, we had 500. At the end of day 1, we added 250. And at the end of day 2, we added an additional 375. 750, 375, 11. That's 1,125 people in this thing in 2 days. Guys, I mean, that's, if that happens in the first week of the, once we kick off the pre-launch tomorrow, I'll be happy. But it could happen in 2 days. If we get this team making the effort. See, it's all about getting everybody to do the same thing. It's called duplication. We must duplicate the work aspect of all of this. That's what we must duplicate. So Romy, how many invitations are you going to send out a day?
50.
Okay, I'll be checking. Okay, Edwin, how many invitations are you going to send out a day?
50.
I'll be checking. Marvin, how many invitations are you going to send out a day? I will be checking. How many invitations are you going to send out per day?
50, sir.
I will be checking. How many invitations are you going to send out per day?
50, sir.
You want to be a millionaire?
Yes, sir.
Be sure to do that. How many invitations do you send out per day?
50.
How many are you going to send out per day?
50, sir.
How many are you going to send out per day?
50.
How many are you going to send out per day?
50.
How many are you going to send out per day?
50.
How many are you going to send out per day?
50.
How many are you going to send out per day?
50.
How many are you going to send out per day? And I want you to keep doing it. 50 invitations, 10 minutes work. Okay? Do it. Just do it. Duplication works. Duplication is amazing. Duplication will make you rich faster than anything else you can do in network marketing. It will blow away advertising, anything you might see with advertising. I don't care about all this other stuff you see out there. Nothing beats hand delivering your link yourself. Nothing's more powerful in getting a stud to sign up than hand delivering your link, right? And you do not hand deliver your link until that person gives you the affirmative. They want to be a part of the Millionaire Revolution. They will audition and they'll go in front of the camera and go, I want to be a millionaire. And if they're not willing to do that, move on. They're a dud, right? So if someone goes in front of the camera and says, I want to be a millionaire, and if they're willing to do that, you got yourself a stud. Someone who will follow the duplication process, because it will mean, the result will mean they're becoming a millionaire. You understand?